Good morning. Tuesday morning, October 24th. Looks like I'm going to get a sunny day. Beautiful. Everything's all gold. The leaves are a-falling. Winter is almost here. And I've got a lot of shit to do. When will I find the time? When will I find the time? Oh, well, hello, Bitcoin. What are you doing, you little rascal? Yeah, we're going to get a beat on Bitcoin today. Figure out when this thing's going to pull back. Is it going to pull back? What are some targets above? Tell you what, moves like this just blow everything out. Even when you have leading information. Let's pop up here on the monthly. We got to go all the way to the monthly, where the data set is literally inside the power mean band. Still, let's take a peek here. And UPM, you little dog. Hold on here. Yeah, wasn't it ribbon 11? I believe so. Let me get a little circle on here. Doot, 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 doot. You know what? Let's give that a little more love. There we go. 33 power mean, looking good. All right. There we go. There we go. And see. Okay, so making a run for this 33 power mean right now. And it is at, 36. Let me see here, man. Let me get a 36. Yeah, 36,649. So 36,650. Look at this move. Entropy percentile heading down while we're getting this pump. Indeed. Wish I could see the entropy on a monthly. Just can't. There's not enough history in Bitcoin. We can't go to a weekly, though. Although we are outside. Above the Fisher, reverse Fisher, launched right off the reverse wave trend in the 9 and the 33 log MAs. The 99 log MA variance check still has it. I mean, the variance of the returns is still contracting. Returns are above the mean now. Expanding on the 9 and 33 length. Yeah, this is powerful. Talked about it yesterday on the stream. If we've got to close above a certain number, especially when that number, let's see here, closed right at, what is that, fourth standard deviation yesterday. Powerful. Ran all the way up to the fifth. Got wicks above the fifth standard deviation. Top of the weekly volatility range we're above right now. 34,426. And we talked about this last week where Bitcoin was going to close with inside its weekly. Closed outside its weekly. It'll do that sometimes. You get these volatile assets. Woo! Holy crap, man. So, now did it close outside the daily volatility range? Absolutely. Here was the top side of it. Yesterday, top side of the daily volatility range, 31,137. Ended up closing at 33, almost 2K above it. Hey, it's all good. Bitcoin's doing its thing. Volatility expansion trend. Let me see here. So you close up by the 4SD. Now, I even talked about if it closed above like 33K, it closed at 33.85. We're going to have some continuation. We're having it right now. Now, how high is this going to go? Once again, we're outside this weekly range. I never trust that, right? I'm looking at a top here. For now. Now, obviously, BTC can pump, man. BTC is his own animal. If it does continue to the top side, what's Alpha Trading got for you, right? We got daily distribution levels. Let's pull this down a little bit. Let's see where the 95.4 Laplace is. We're already at it, or above it. Man, BTC, you are one powerful dog. A little bit. Yesterday was a real tight volatility range. Let me, hold on here. Whoops. There we go. Get in the Discord real quick. Sorry, boys, girls. Let me see. What am I on? Here we go. There we go. So, above the weekly volatility range right now, above the 95.4 Laplace. Got the second standard deviation up here at about 35K. 95.4 Laplace, second standard deviation, third standard deviation, 99.7 Laplace, which they are right on top of each other. Wow. Yeah, normal distribution's getting blown out, man. Or you can say Laplace distribution's tightening down. Not anymore, though. Laplace distribution definitely got blown out. So we're sitting up here, what, 35,875? 35,875. So what I'm looking at here, up on the monthly, because the week, you go all the way up through these time frames, even a weekly, you're above the reverse Fisher on the weekly. Top side of the power mean band down here at about 29.5. Jesus, 5K below. Do like the way this is looking now. So really for targets, I'm telling you, this 33 power mean, it is up there, 36.6 area, 36,650. So it's going to pump another 2K and get up to that 33. Is it going to go to the top side of the monthly power mean band? Guys, could wish we could get an entropy read, a variance read on the monthly. Just can't do it. Now, when this returns oscillator had just turned up, I was talking about this close to the beginning of the month, saying, look on the monthly, setting up hidden bull above the log MAs in the bottom side of the power mean band. I said it back then. I'm going to say it again. This could be possibly running to the top side of the power mean band on the monthly. We're talking 40K area. Beautiful thing. Beautiful thing is what we need here, though, on a monthly, which is going to be tough. Let me see where this last high was. Actually, from this last local high, there's no div. We're getting a higher high right now on the returns oscillator. Let's just take one. Let me blow this up real quick just to make sure. Okay, what are you doing? There we go. Boy, it's right at it. Right at it. Now, if we don't want any bear div from the top here, you're going to have to move up above it. Is that going to happen? And that is, yeah, this high right here. It's almost in the same spot. We're good. We're going to be good if this returns oscillator can get up on the monthly to the 2 SD band. No bear div there. Look at the weekly. I'm talking about divergence between price action and returns, by the way. Look at the weekly. There is no bear div at all. And it's just now starting to drop in the trend. Volatility, all volatility is expanding, grades expanding. And even the low length volatility on the weekly, it's only at an 84%. This thing's got room to run. Thing's definitely got room to run. 981 is only at what? 29.63, expanding. And you got the 2400 at a 7.75. Been low on the monthly since August. Yep, August is when it finished out. Actually, July it finished out its contraction. Let me see, when was the last time we had full expansion on the monthly? Yep, got close back here. Got close back here. That was negatively correlated volatility as well. You can see the dump. Right? You can see the dump. And that's when Bitcoin was, yeah, that was prior to the all-time high. It was like 65. Right, then we got the 70 over here. Beautiful thing. We're going to have to keep an eye on this. Bitcoin's doing something different. Definitely having a breakout. Look at the weekly too. These are the deviation bands. You're literally almost up here by the 99.7 Laplace on the weekly. So we can go over here. Throw it on the weekly. It already is. That's a little blue dot. That is the third standard deviation, 35,874, 99.7 Laplace, 36.5. What else is at 36.5? I already just showed you. Go over here on the monthly. 36.5 is pretty much the 33 power mean. There it is, the dots right there. 36,650, baby. Interesting. Interesting indeed. And that is 99.7 Laplace on the weekly time frame. This is a hell of a weekly candle. Got up, mean reverted to the lower RMLR here and just RMLR here and just pumped right off of it. You got the 33 power mean right at it too. Interesting. Let me see, is that the high or the low? Yeah. Okay. That's the low length too. So we got the high length up here, which is another target as well. And we're talking 39K, 39,156. Remember, 40K is the top side of the monthly power mean band. Okay. Stuff. Pull this back down. And it goes for the monthly probabilities. 95 Laplace. Right? 95 Laplace is at, let's get the dots. Where are you at? It's right below it's the 33 power mean. 95 Laplace on the monthly. 36,873 is right about in the middle. 95 Laplace, 37,410. That power means at 36,650. Right at it. We already know that, right? That is the 33 power mean you're seeing over here. Same power mean, just a different setup. Okay, 36,650. I'm gonna make around 2 more K. Everybody's just waiting, bated breath. What's he gonna say? So let me take one more peek here on the weekly. Having an outlier on the weekly too, man, powerful. The fact this thing is dropping in the trend too. Wish I could get entropy on a monthly, just not happening. Let's go to a 5-day and see this trend variance outlier. Trending, you're just dropping below the 3SD band on the trend right here. This is one of those situations where this kid, actually, these bands could get blown out a little bit. Even on the 5-day, all the volatility is expanding, positively correlated. There is no bear div. This move just blew it all out. Little on the Z-score, but I have a feeling this Z-score is going to continue to rise. The returns are going to continue to rise. Let me see here. Let's blow this up on the 5-day. Yeah, crossed up the Fisher. Wave trend crossed up Fisher back here. As soon as it happened, found support on it. Look at these 3 5-day candles. What a power move, man. What a power move. You usually don't leave. Is what I'm trying to say. Mean reversion. When these returns will mean revert. What's going to happen there? People taking profits, man. That's what it's all about. That is what it's all about. Okay, no div on the 3-day, no div on the 5-day, no div on the weekly. Monthly is playing out some hidden bull. Man, oh man, oh man. Okay, we got a weird 2-day candle read. You get some weird reads on the index. It's okay. You switch this over to Coinbase, it'll look normal. Big nasty trend as well. Again, 2-day, no div. No div on the Z-scores. No div on the returns oscillator. Having a big 2-day outlier. Bigger than we have had lately. Here was the last move. We had a 2-day outlier. That's when we bounced off the 99 log MA down here about 25K. Ran up to about 31.5. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. About what, 6K move? Yeah. It's getting even a little better. Plug. We got 26.8. What's up?
Just a quick plug. If you go to the 5-day on that, remember how I was saying, actually, I think it's the weekly. 5-day and weekly, they're both very similar. It's 2 weeks ago I said, this has to test the reverse wave trend, and then if it pulls back above it, then you're on a run. Remember when I said that?
Oh, hell, I don't know.
So 2 weeks ago, it went below the reverse wave trend, then closed back upon it before the candle closed. So then you went on your little run.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I just talked about this wave trend right here on the weekly, for sure.
It was that wave 1 2 weeks ago, that red one, right?
Well, you didn't close the candle below the 33 power mean. All these wicks, that wick went right into it. This wick went down to this power mean, but pulled up, closed above, not even above. It sent a wick right back up the wave trend. Kind of pulled back right to the 33. You can see the dot. 33 power mean was right at that. Is that the 99? It is the 99 log MA. Closed right at it. The next weekly candle, up above, tested, bam. Yeah.
When it tested that wave trend, looked like it was going to pull back above. That's when I bought the indicator money, because I was like, it's probably going to run a little bit.
Right.
So,
yeah. No div. So 2-day, 3-day, 5-day, weekly, no bear div at all. You get down to a daily, starting to get some. Returns oscillators turning down. Trend is deep. Trend is pretty deep on the daily. What do we got volatility wise? Yeah, all the volatility is pretty high on the daily too. I mean, still though, you still don't even have the low length at or is it? Let me blow it up. It is at 100%. It's the actually the 981 is at 100%. 525 pulled back to about a 96. Grades at 96.5. Got 2400 at about a 78.25. Let me see here. If it all stays positively correlated and we start seeing some contraction, we're definitely going to get a pullback here. But you're above the zero mean. Till this thing even starts sniffing it. Till this daily even gets down there, it's not happening yet. Let me see something. Tell you what, though, if this crosses a zero mean, because we even talked about this on the daily. I literally was talking about it was down here. I was like, we're either going to get a bounce here on some hidden bull, Or it's going to reject off the zero mean right here and go down on more bear div. Well, we see who played out, right? That hidden bull. A hidden bull on the monthly. Hidden bull on the daily. Boy, it really did. Talk about continuation. That's a nice candle, man. Real nice candle. 29.9. What was that? 35. Yeah, about 6K. About 6K and then a little pullback, but we're literally right back up there again. Let me see something here. What is the dollar doing? Pumped overnight. 106.053. Pretty sure. Didn't that bad boy get down to like 10? Let me see here real quick. Let me put this on the dollar. Let me put this on the dollar. Oh, yeah. Little rebound. Yeah, what was the low? Got down below the center of the monthly. 105.3. Dollar's putting in a little work. Wouldn't be a bit surprised if gold pulled back. Gold did. 1966. Bitcoin's like, screw you, dollar. Big difference between gold and Bitcoin. If you know, you know. Right? If you know, you know. So what's the dollar doing right now? It's up above the 1SD. Almost did a 1SD move to the downside. Right here. Right after the open. And yesterday, though, rejecting off that weekly. Let's see what happens. If the dollar gets up here. 106.2 area. Bottom of the weekly range. Could get a rejection there. Good move by the dollar, though. Not going to lie. Get back up. Find support on the center of the daily. And pump it up above the 1SD. This pulls back down inside the 1SD. It's probably going to freaking come back down in this weekly range.
So, Bilbo, I want to leverage a little bit of your experience with this, right? So if the dollar goes back up and tests that weekly and rejects, would you say that the dollar is pretty much kaput for the week? Like, because it would have tested not once but twice on that weekly and rejected both times. So you'd be looking at, again, a very weak dollar for the rest of the week. Would you say that, or is it just...
Yeah, I would say that. I want to see something here, though, real quick before we go deeper into that. Let me put this on the dollar. Yeah, that thing was right down on the daily wave trend, might add. On the daily wave trend. Let me blow this up. Yeah, boy, this thing popped. This thing freaking popped. Let me see something. That don't make no damn sense at all. Getting a weird read on the dollar over here. The hell? We got this little bitty wick. That thing didn't just stay right there. Okay, what are you doing in there? What are you doing in there? That is definitely not the dollar's Monday. There's no way that's a Monday candle. That thing barely moved. 105.618. Bottom side's like 0.594. We can clearly see on the VRE it did not do that. Reject right off the top. 106.3. Got down to what? 105 point. Almost a whole point. Almost a whole point. Closed above 95 for Laplace. Might add. There's those probabilities. It wanted that monthly range, but the probabilities are like, yeah, let's just wait till the new day. Have a new set of probabilities. Yeah, I wonder what happened yesterday with that damn candle in Dixie. That is strange. Okay, whatever. Stayed on the daily, though. Stayed above reverse wave trend. Okay, that's what it's there for.
I think the 4 hour really, on the oscillator on the 4 hour, that's going to tell a lot of the story.
This thing's going to freaking set up some hidden bear, probably. If this does go back up to that weekly range, which on the daily is probably 106.12. Let me see here. 106. Yeah, it's just right below. The 33 power mean on the daily is right below that weekly range. You're almost at it right now. It's what, 1.123? And so the weekly range is at 0.2. Be a good place. There is not. Yeah, I'm not going to use that right there. Got to go to this top. Got to go to this top. Boy, it's trying. It's so close. We got about the same high right now. Same high right now. This could easily set up hidden bear for some continuation to the downside. Let me look at this 5-day. And if you look at this 5-day, man, this thing way. Where's wave trend? 103.9, 103.853. Wow, this whole move on the dollar's variance has been coming down most of the time. So has the returns oscillator. A lot of bear div. At the same time, you got a lot of hidden bull. A lot of hidden bull. Yeah, we need another close. This dollar definitely looks like it wants to come back down, though. Probably test this wave trend on the 5-day. It did back here, though. I mean, it could just come down to the log MA at 104.8. Tried to sniff it out a little bit. Let me see this 3-day.
4 hour. The 4 hours are just going to tell you, like, that is just so, the price is so above the returns that it is going to come back tumbling down.
This is just rolling over with the reverse Fisher. When did it give it that 3-day? Yeah, this thing closes tomorrow? Yeah, this 3-day will close tomorrow. You close this 3-day inside this 9 log MA, we're probably going to see this reverse Fisher. There we go. Reverse Fisher, same area, 103.99. 103.99. Isn't that the same area? Hold on here. Yeah, a little lower. Yep, a little lower on the 5-day, which is okay. We go to the 2-day. Yeah, like right here on the 2-day. This happens on the 3-day. You're getting a crosshair. We already talked about this. And it's 104.3. 104.3. 33 log MA down here too. You got the 33 and the 99 log MA. 99 log MA is still, returns are above the mean. Variance is still rising. The other two lengths, though, not so much. They're both pink. Returns are above the mean or below the mean, and variance is rising. Those dollar bulls kicked this thing up from that power mean right there. Yeah, I don't think this is over. I think this dollar is going to go down. Just think it's going to go down. Looking at the VEPS, leading info. They love these crosses. You got two log MAs, reverse wave trend and reverse Fisher. And the log MAs and the reverse Fishers are crossing up the power mean band. So if this dollar does pull back to this area, I mean, hey, nice test. Dollar could take off again. Sure, they're going to artificially inflate this thing at some point, like they always do. What's he talking about in the chat? Besides literally post. Oh my God, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What did you do? Holy shit. Yeah, we'll work with that later. We will work with that later. Indeed, sir. What's wrong with my UPM settings? Yeah, who knows? Who knows? Yeah, Warlord will get you set up. Warlord will get you set up. So we got a nice range in between this dollar. Wave trend, 33 power mean. Filled it in too. Kind of like aloe vera's blowhole. Nice breath. Need a breath mint in there. Let's see. Yeah, the dollar. Jesus. Yeah, this thing could be. Yeah, when's this 4-hour close? Hour and 36 minutes. You close up above this 9 log MA. I mean, we're going to see this 33. You got the reverse wave trend, 106.142. We just went through these numbers. We know where this is at. Okay. 106.142. Nice 4-hour candle dollar. After just getting lit up. Pretty good. Random walk, too. Random walk. Some people would say that's a trend. No, a trend was to the downside for sure. This, random walk. Hard right now, too. Big old randomness. We like it. That's why we use Entropy. Let's see here. No outlier. No outlier. And it's just setting up hidden bear. Right? You go down here under the 4-hour. You see something on the daily again. Remember? Right at about the same height. So it's almost rolling up through these time frames. 4-hour, definitely hidden bears starting to print. Returns oscillator hasn't turned down yet, though. I'd imagine that's going to happen. I like I said, I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see this thing up.
Just shy of the weekly.
0.1. Yeah, just shy. It's probably going to go up and test this weekly range again, which I would imagine it's probably going to rip down. This is just all mean reversion too. This is what the returns do. 90-minute, you're back up above wave trend, but you're getting stifled by the 33 power mean. And you got the 99 log MA right there. It's a tough road to hoe. Let me see here. What was that? Bam.
Real quickly on the 90. Just on the power means.
Yeah, higher high. Higher high. No div.
So if that 90-minute candle gets back below that reverse wave trend, it could actually dump back down to that 9 log MA.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
So I'm kind of curious. I
0.6.
haven't checked exactly where that is, but that's probably below the first standard deviation.
Actually, I mean, the beginning of this move on the 90 was heading into a random walk. It's dropping in the trend, moving to the top side. That's definitely enough to get it up to that weekly range, probably. See the 45. Yeah, bear div on the 45, though. You better hurry up if it's going to do it. Having an outlier on the Z-score, too. Weak trend, kind of. Turning back up right here. Didn't even make it to the 2SD band. Not saying it can't. Not saying it can't, but you're at the 99 log MA, and you've already set up bear div, and you're below. Returns oscillator is below the zero mean. You got the 30 Z-score still up. This would be a good place to reject. But 106.152, again, you got a lot of areas up here that are right at the weekly. So it wouldn't shock me to get a wick up here if this thing does test the weekly range.
I also saw where that 45 reverse Fisher was too, right? That's like a good cap for the day too.
Yeah,
You're a little bit above it on 33.
Yeah, it's above it on 33. I mean, there's some bear div. You're rejecting off the zero mean. You got some positive correlation here too. Trend turning up. But at the same time, I mean, volatility starting to contract. It's all negatively correlated. So what are we opening up? 3 minutes? 3 minute market open. What's SPY doing pre-market up half a point? SPY getting lit up though. Let's see. This is why, as a volatility trader, guys, chase the volatility. There's a lot in Bitcoin right now, man. A lot. When isn't there? Bitcoin is a beauty. Bitcoin is a beauty. That's why people that are out there using leverage, we can get into this a little bit. I made a couple posts. It just drives me absolutely insane. When I go to look at the liquidations, there's literally like 220 million shorts liquidated and like 70 million longs. 70 million in longs get liquidated. How in the hell? Let me get over here. Now I'm going to start ranting on all the degens. It's what I do, man. Let's see here. Yeah, let's get on the 4 hour. So, even if we just put it on daily, let's go on the daily. Got these little pullbacks. I mean, what in the hell? If you go over here on the VRE, throw this on Bitcoin. This is the best way to do it. And pop. Boing. And that was like, so in the last 24 hours, right? 220 mil. Look at the little pullbacks. We're talking about, I already ran some percentages, right? We got like a 3%, a few 1.5% pullbacks. Do you know why 70 million in longs are getting liquidated? Because instead of taking profits, instead of understanding where these distribution levels are at, volatility ranges are at, 4 hour, daily, doesn't matter. They're all levels to take profit at. Instead of taking profit, what do? They add on to their position. And you get liquidated on like a 1.5% pullback. You were in a ton of profit. Now you're wrecked. How in the hell do you get wrecked on a move to the top side like this? I'll tell you why. Using leverage. Okay, so you decide not to take your profit, but you're not using any leverage. You're fine. I would highly recommend taking profit right now. Highly recommend it. If you haven't taken profit on Bitcoin and that's your intention, if your intention is just to stack Bitcoin for the future, just sit back, enjoy the ride. Don't even worry about it, right? You don't even need charts. You're just stacking for the future, and it's going to pay off. It's going to pay off well, in my opinion. But instead, The degens choose to use the leverage in a highly volatile market. Insanity, man. There's no way long should have been liquidated, right? No way. And I saw a bunch of shorts. Even right now, shorts are piling on, right? Actually, they pulled back. Yet yesterday, though, afternoon, they were loading up. They were loading up again. Why do people love to short volatile moves or long volatile moves, depending on which way the data set's moving? It just drives me insane. Drives me insane. I'll tell you what. They don't have entropy. They don't have variance. They don't have volatility. They don't know what's going on. They're just like, oh, look, data set, go.
Yeah, I think what they did is they saw that the pricing. So again, pricing's lagging, right? So they saw the pricing lean one direction. So they're like, oh, let me jump in like the short, right? Boom, pumped. Gotta get out. Starts to lean back down to short. You get it? Or starts to lean back down. Oh, let me get back into a short. Boom, pump. You know, it's just that's what it is. It's just if you're basing your decisions on pricing, you're behind. You're behind.
You're literally providing fuel for the trending move. So people don't realize. If there's a trending move to the top side and you're throwing shorts on and you're leveraging those shorts, that's just gas on the fire. You're gonna end up getting liquidated. It's crazy. But no, we're gonna short this thing now. Guys, you're up against some big algos, man. They don't give a rat's ass about you.
And now, I mean, if you have VEPS, right? I don't know. I forgot Bilbo's color coding, right? But that light blue cross line, right? It's a good place to take profit on yesterday, right? That's where you take profit because that seems to be like a pretty hard resistance, right?
Yeah.
If you get into a short there, right, and it kind of does a little bit of a rejection off that red one right below it, you get out of position. You can't mess around with this stuff.
No. And
it's not a game.
Here's a daily. All right. Trending. Strong trend. Trend not over. Variance outlier. Not over. We got somebody in the chat. Time for an epic short. Going back 33. Why do you think it's going back 33? Why do you think it's going back 33? I mean, I got a lot of different areas where I can tell you where a pullback could come to, but I'm not even looking at it yet. I'm not even looking at it. There's, especially macro time frames, there is no bear div at all. Daily, yes, but you're way away from the zero mean. That's usually when you're really going to get the move. If this crosses down the zero mean. If this gets down to the zero mean, though, you're going to set up more hidden from back here. Right when it got up above the reverse Fisher. Look at the trends. Let me see the 4 hour. 4 hours definitely turned up. Here's the problem, though. You're talking about a short. Be careful, man. Be real careful. Because a lot of people out there don't have a returns oscillator, don't understand the hidden bull div setting up on the 4 hour. And you got the returns oscillator all the way. Look at the returns. So from this 4 hour candle all the way up from 31.3 all the way to where we're at now, like $3,000 move, the returns were heading to the downside the whole time. But look, there wasn't any bear div. Returns were just mean reverting. They literally went all the way below the zero mean to the 2 SD band. And now you have got hidden bull set up from that low, hidden bull set up from this low, right? Two different stabs of hidden bull. And you can look at this whole move down. Hidden bull all the way to the bottom. You got hidden bull on the low length Z-score. Now the 4 hour trend is turning up. Going to have to keep an eye on the prediction model, though. Look where the prediction model flipped coming up from the downside right here. Went into trend. If it closes back up inside this 2 SD band, you see the prediction model flip pink. It's another story. But here's the problem, though. Let me see. I don't see it happening right now, man. I'm telling you. This returns oscillator turns up right here. Let me see the 90 minute. Yeah, hidden on the 90. It's already kicking. Hidden bull on the 90 minutes, even on the Z-score. And look, prediction model flipped right here, right on the 90 minute. Before it crossed back up in the 2 SD, just on that little pullback. It's heading back into a random walk on the 90 minute. Prediction models at the top side. Now, here's one thing. You've got the 981 and the 2400 volatility. They are right on top of each other up here, just hanging high. The lower length, the 525, is contracting, positively correlated. But these are just going sideways. That's what this looks like to me. We're probably going to have volatility expand. If this thing moves the top side, you're going to see volatility expansion. It'll go right back up to probably 92. It's probably going to come back up and meet these areas. Let me see though. So we got a flat top up here on these data sets. I mean, what could happen here? This could set up some bear div on the 90-minute. You got to get a higher high though. You got to get a higher high. If this thing were to close up around 35, right up in this area, and then you reject off the zero mean, could see it come back down. We got the low length Z-score coming down off these lower confidence intervals, coming back up now. And remember, hidden bull div, continuation divergence. Let's see if we got some bear here on the 33. Man, you don't. Damn, there isn't. Higher highs, man. Higher highs. That is from the data set top. Interesting. The Z-scores are heading down, though. Look, Bitcoin's just not going to do a straight shot. There is going to be a pullback. I mean, the daily volatility range is around 33K. Let me see here. But you open up, you literally launch right from it. The 68.3 Laplace distribution range opened up above the daily. That's close enough, though. You got a wick right down here. I mean, you were literally within about probably $20. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, a little more. Let me see. About $70 or something. Not bad, though. Let's see if it can hang up here above the 95.4 Laplace. If a data set finds support on a second standard deviation, or that's a first. Give me a second here, man. Holy shit. You got the 95.4 Laplace that tight. 95.4 Laplace down by the 1SD on the dailies. Anybody else seeing this? Tell me, man, this Laplace distribution is just crud. I mean, I don't even know if we've seen the big move yet. Good Lord. It's Bitcoin getting ready to break out big time. Remember, top side of the power mean band on the monthly is 40K. It is 40K. Now, daily, we do have an untested weekly. How untested? I mean, guys, it's right here. We were within a couple $100 of it. So there's going to be people that use this indicator saying, hey, but the top of the month, the top of the weekly didn't get tested. Percentage-wise, it's close enough. If not, I mean, if this thing's going to come down this week and get tested, we're going to see about 5K get peeled off this thing, right? Not just the 33. This thing can drop to 30. Let's see if it happens, though. This is why we trade low time frame volatility. Instead of getting liquidated and adding on leverage, why don't you just trade all the moves? You go down on low time frames, it makes it real easy. We dropped to 33 now. We looked. Is that the, let's see here. A little bear div right here. I mean, this little pullback. I mean, you are back inside the 9. 33.3. Yeah, you got a reverse wave trend down here. It's right around the daily range. This thing peels off like $1,400. You can see a nice bounce from there. Let's see what happens with these low time frame trends. When's the next low time frame it's going to go in the trend here? I mean, even the 15 minutes just riding the reverse wave trend, if I remember correctly. I looked at this earlier. Come on. And it's not populating. You little dirty dog. I'll trick you. Go the other way. There you go. Damn, I'm wheezing like an 80-year-old. What's going on? There we go. God, it wasn't. It was the 9-minute. I mean, there is nothing bearish at all about these setups. Returns are going to mean revert at some point. Just catching it. Catching it when it happens. And the 9 minutes melting my chart. It's okay. Let's show the power here. Pretty sure wave trends like right up through here. The data set, the wave trends catching this data set on the 9-minute. Woo! Taking a little bit longer today to load everything. Usually clear my cache every morning. I didn't do it today. Probably running a bunch of different crap on here. Come on, baby. Yeah, boy, this thing is slow right now. Holy shit. 9-minute chart melted down my... melted everything. Come on, buddy. Come on. There we go. Yeah, it is a 9-minute. Let's blow this up. You're pretty much back down here at wave trend. Let's see what happens. Wave trend, is it crossing down Fisher? Is that the 33? Let me see, because we got the 33 power mean. Yeah, it did. It crossed down Fisher right here. Talk about a magnet. Right when wave trend was crossing over Fisher. 3 9-minute candles. Boom, 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 boom. Came down to meet it. Then it bounced off the 33 power mean. Now you're trying to get back up above Fisher right now, which would be back up above the 33 log MA. This thing gets back up above here. Top side of the power mean band once again, maybe 34,650. Couple $100 scalp, maybe. Yeah, just especially now. I'm all for listening. People throw out numbers. It's like, show me though. Show me why. Come in the Discord, and we don't care if it's traditional TA you want to show us. Come show us why you think that the data set's just going to go back down to 33. I mean, I've got levels. Down there. There's a daily volatility range down to 33K. I'm that guy too. I see somebody typing in the chat. I want to see it. Don't just tell me. Show me. Come join that Discord. Pop a chart in there. No chart correct settings. Thanks. Good. I didn't have time to go through that, Django, during the stream. I looked up and saw the pictures you posted. And I was like, not right now, man. So yeah, this 9-minute, you're definitely trapped up here. This is how you can determine if that is going to happen. Is this power mean band? Is everything going to start breaking down, going back down through the Fisher to the downside? Let's see if the 6-minute has. I'm talking power mean band and everything. Hell, it did it way back here on the 6-minute, right? On that little pullback from actual high. Look at that. Came down, tested the 33 log MA, kicked it back up to the 33 power mean, rode that 33 power mean, tested it there, pulled back, tested it there. Then you got the rejection down here right around when wave trend was going to cross Fisher. What's it do? It runs right back up to Fisher. Now here we are, 6-minute wave trend again. Got the 99 log MA down here, which just flipped again back to the top side. Boy, look at this. So the 99's flipping. I'm telling you, on the 99 length, returns are just now got back up above the mean. They were still above the mean. I'm going to change that. Returns are above the mean. Just variance is rising again, right? You can see a little variance rise there, little variance rise there. It's starting to do it again. We're going to get more extended. Yeah, both the lower log MAs, they're both blue. They're saying this thing wants to run back up. Is it going to pop outside the power mean band again? What's Fisher at? 825. Be nice, almost $400 move there if it does. And Bitcoin's doing something different, right? A lot of volatility could come into Bitcoin. We know on that run to 70. Do you remember some of the moves? We were having like $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 moves in like intraday, every day. I mean, it was all over the place. Good stuff. Got to have variance. Got to be looking for those outliers. Yeah, it's been pretty quiet since we had the big move. I mean, you got your little outliers and spread this out, right? When you see the inside line pink, you're having outliers. This is like a scalp machine here. When you learn how to use this system, good stuff. I try hard not to shill our indicator package because that's really, we're here to teach volatility trading. We have a free chart for you to learn, right? Because if you don't learn the basics of this, I'm not going to say you're going to be lost. I mean, there are some people that have just jumped in, taken this bull by the horns, use some of the simpler indicators, and then slowly learn about volatility. You got to understand what's going on over here on the volatility, the entropy, right? Real trend, real randomness that a lot of people in trading haven't had before. I'm surprised more people aren't going after entropy because it is it's a great one of our best indicators in my opinion. They're all good though. It's like a battle of leading information. What am I going to use? We literally The indicator package has got like over 40 indicators. You can build your own strategy, throw it in your edge. If you don't have good risk management, nothing matters. So figure that out too. Figure out that risk management. Let me see. Any div? No div. No div. This thing's just fumbling around right now. Go down here and play. Let's go down this 1 minute. All right, let's see here. Yeah, this 1 minute's turning down. The way Bitcoin's acting right now, though, I'd be real careful with shorts. I'd be real careful with shorts. Okay, we're at the 1 minute 95.4. Good stuff. You can see on the 1 minute having a nice outlier. And when you get these 1 minute outliers, you get big 1 minute candles, man. What's that? 523 to 290. 1 minute candle. Talk about a good scalp. Could have jumped in on this outlier and got a nice $200 scalp. That thing, when that dumped out, it was at 515. And bottom, boom, about 3. Beautiful. Nice little 1 minute candle. Talk about a quick scalp. Ba-doo! Algos ran that thing down, right back up, man. Right back up to the wave trend, which it's done twice now. Has done it twice now. And you'd be surprised using leading information how you can look at a 1 minute chart, like a 6 minute, 3 minute, 1 minute chart, little mini workflow, and understand what's going to happen the rest of the day just by the power mean band. Just by the power mean band. Really lets you know, okay, our return's going to mean revert intraday today. Probability. There is a probability. Yeah, this thing's playing out hidden bear right now, rejecting off the wave trend, right? There was the high of the wave trend there, lower high, higher high on the returns oscillator. Then you get down here and you almost set up some bear div. You did send up a little bit. Let's blow this up. Yeah, not strong, but it's there. It is there. And I'll tell you what, man, these Bitcoin algos woke up. They're on fire right now. What is Sol doing? Sol got up to what, $33 or something? Good on them. Good on them. Band's up 11% right now. If BTC takes off again, what's that dominance at, man? I think popped big time. Yeah, 53.91. I was looking at this too. On BTC dominance, let me show you something real quick. Last time BTC dominance was this high. Get up here on a weekly. There we go. There we go. Blow this up. Last time BTC dominance, and it was on the way down, right? Coming from, let me see here. Yeah, that was right around the all-time highs. When it was dumping out, BTC dominance, right, was losing strength. Right back here, April of 21. April of 21, we're still dicking around with the scamdemic. So yeah, BTC dominance, man. Wow, on the rise. On the rise. I wasn't quite sure we were going to see these numbers again. We're almost 54%. Pretty good, BTC. Sucking the air out of these altcoins. If you don't know what BTC dominance is, right? It's just the percentage of the market share BTC has. So, 1.245 trillion market cap for crypto. BTC's got 54% of that. One asset. Oh, Tony, look at Tony Man. Nice. We got the G smoothie and the Tony Man. 133, 140K. U.S. government, my friend. U.S. government. From the last reports. They've been stealing it from everybody for years now, right? Yeah, you heard it right. Stealing it from people. Who's the biggest criminals? They are. They are. They wear suits and ties. They hang out in Washington, D.C. and steal everybody's money. Not just BTC. Are we awake to these fucking criminal politicians yet? Well, you should be. About 50, 100 million of us should show up on the lawn. We should all be in Washington, D.C. That's what's going to make the real change. You get 100 million people in D.C. going, enough's enough. We are done with this BS. That's when change happens. Who's a criminal? I don't know what you're talking about. You said we criminals. I don't know, man. I'm not stealing anybody's money. Let's see here. Now I know there's a lot of Americans out there doing a lot of things they shouldn't be doing with cryptocurrency. That's on you. And if you don't think if you don't think all this is being recorded, every little thing you do, be careful out there. Be careful out there. Because it is. All right, let's get off the market cap. Let's see here. Crypto. Let's take a look at all right. Traditional markets are open. Let's go play. Let's see what's going on with SPY. Up, just going sideways. The weekly. Yeah, on this weekly, like I said, I still don't think SPY's seen the bottom. You're below wave trend now on the weekly. Not good. I mean, you got the 99 log MA down here at about 412, around 412. If the dollar, let me get over here on the VRE. There you are, my little friend. Bitcoin's just still hanging above the 95.4 Laplace. Things resilient right now. Really is. All right, get back on this dollar. See what this baby's doing. Yeah, dollar's starting to take off. It's right at that weekly pretty much. Almost got to it. 106.6. As soon as we opened the stream up and I looked at this, I pretty much said that. This thing's probably going right back to the weekly, and we're going to have to see what happens. If it gets above the weekly, bravo to the dollar. I would imagine gold's going to have that pullback. We talked about it. Was it around 1940, 1930? We'd have to look at the macro time frames. But this is just right mean reversion. Let me see something here. Let's get the dollar up on here. Boop. All right. Opened up on top of the RMLR. Good move. God, what am I on the monthly? Haven't looked at the dollar on the monthly. Wow. Let me go over here on the 5-day. Okay, so dollar has mean reverted. Has mean reverted. Question is this thing going to close a 5-day candle below this RMLR? Is that the low length? Let me just check real quick. Yeah, it is the low length. It is the low length. You close back inside this RMLR, you're probably going to be looking at 33 power mean for 102.4. 102.4. If it kicks up from here, though, look out, man. Look out for the dollar. Let me look at this on the daily. Wow, finding support down here. Here's this nice tight range on the dollar. Yeah, is that the low length too, or high length? Let's see. Yeah, low length's on the bottom. So the top side, scale this a little bit. My dog is dreaming back here. It's all right. Give me a second. You all right, girl? She's running. Running in her sleep. So look, you found support down here on the low length RMLR. You're at the 33 power mean on the daily right now. The dollar is on the daily. Let me see something here. 33 power mean on the daily. Wait a minute. Oh, that's the S&P. It's like, what? This is not making any sense. That's making sense. There you are, right at the 33 power mean. Beautiful thing. Beautiful freaking thing.
And sorry, I kind of
107.
turned off my sound, but when you're discussing BTC, because I was just watching the market and Coinbase, just because of what that does with BTC,
Oh, yeah,
right?
it's flying.
That is out of bounds.
Oh, yeah.
Way out of bounds.
Yeah, Coinbase.
I don't know about getting into a short into it just yet because of some really high time frame trend, but
Pull this down. Oh, yeah, we're having a cross here, too. Let me see here on Coinbase on the 5-day. Yeah, this thing's mean reverting. For sure. But yeah, we all know. That was a no-brainer, too. No-brainer. I mean, that was probably the best play in the stock market. I mean, hell, it's up 14% today. was seeing Bitcoin just fly. If you were able to add that up, that there was going to be continuation like there has been, Coinbase would have paid off nice. Very connected to Bitcoin, obviously.
And Coinbase is well above its third standard deviation too, right? So it's like very tempting too short right now. But the flip side is you got to watch out for that trend.
Yeah. The bond yields pulled back yesterday, at least the 10-year did. And it's back up today, 0.5. Let me see. Yeah, Coinbase, man. Let me get back over on dollar. I want to go to these lower time frames. Let me go over here on the 4-hour. And perfect mean reversion. So, and it just happens to be right there too, right at that weekly range. This is a moment of truth for the dollar. Got a nice tight range here though. Bottom side's at what? 105.7. Really tight. Only 0.3, 0.4 range here in between the RMLRs. Wow. Wick to wick inside those deviation bands. What length was that? Yeah, it's the 30. Look at that. Beauty. Boy, I'll tell you what, man. You were down here 2 SD band. This thing could be running up here. That's over 107. Like I said on the daily, right? You're right at that 33 power mean. You close the daily above this 33 power mean. Wouldn't be a bit surprised to see the dollar running to 107. Let me see something here. It's going to have trouble with this weekly range, though. You see all the confluence? These are the types of confluences I look for. And the dollar's got a rough road. Let me see where 107's at. It's at the top of the weekly, probably. Boy, look how tight that is. Hell, it's above the top of the weekly. No, it's right about at it, actually. Daily 99.7. Yep. For standard deviation, 99.7 Laplace distribution range on the daily. That's about where that RMLR for full mean reversion there. Yep. Boom. Let's see. The dollar can close above. Right now it's at 106.123. I mean, we're literally right at it. If it closes above there, this thing could run. This thing could run to the top of the volatility range this week. I mean, it's only Tuesday. If it does, stock market's going to get absolutely wrecked. Gold's been on a mission. I'm not going to say gold's going to get wrecked, but it's going to have that pullback. Show you what pullback. Because gold was running. Yeah, it already came back down. Tested reverse Fisher. Here's a wave trend about 1910. 1910. Is that what I was looking for? Let me see the 5-day. Well, we got some confluence between the 5-day and the daily. Lower 1900s. Inside 1910. That's for damn sure. Inside 1910. What's this thing look like on the 21-day? When you run into gold, yeah, you're out of bounds there too. See this 4-hour. Again. We get some wave trend action here. Or just top side. 33 power mean. 33 log MA. 1942. That was the 4-hour wave trend. 1942. There you go. You got the 99 log MA right around that. What's that? The daily wave trend? Yeah. Yep. 1909, 1910. It's got some action down here. Wouldn't be a bit surprised to see gold pull back. Gold's not the animal Bitcoin is. Sorry, gold bugs. It's just not. It's just not. There's an actual supply cap on Bitcoin. You know, what do you? If you love buying gold and silver, you'll love Ethereum. Just come into crypto, buy Ethereum. There's no supply cap of that either. I don't get it. I don't buy things like that, man. That's why I love Bitcoin. And that's why these powers that be that love just jacking everybody cannot stand it. Can't manipulate it, man. Can't manipulate it. They can't pull their old tricks they've been pulling. So yeah, Bitcoin for the win. Bitcoin for the win.
Do you still have the correlation between DXY and supply too? Do you still have that chart? Every weekend I tell myself I'm going to put it together and then I never get around to it. Past couple weekends just been super busy.
Right. I mean, I'm sure I do somewhere. I don't know if I have it set up. I remember I was messing with
Yeah,
correlation
'cause
with
I'm just sitting
alts.
here. I'm like, okay, because if Dixie dumps, right, well, SPY can make a move to the second standard deviation because that's where a lot of things are setting up, right? But that's only if it dumps. So I'm like hesitant to do anything.
See something here. I mean, Dixie right now kind of got front run at that weekly range. Now you got gold right at the center, pretty much center of the weekly. Came down on this 4-hour candle right here, second standard deviation, wick right to it. 4-hour, second standard deviation. Algos picked that baby up real quick and ran it right back where? To the bottom side of the 68.3. Rejecting from there. Let's see if gold can get back up in here. I mean, Dixie could reject there. I mean, it had the move we were looking for. Dixie's exactly who we thought it was. Said it was going to run to the weekly. Pretty much right to it. Got front run a little bit by the algos. Whip! Right back down. Now, though, can it bounce off the top side of the first standard deviation? Or if it pulls back all the way to the top of the daily? I just don't think the dollar is... I would have liked to see it come all the way to the top. That's also 95.4 Laplace on the daily. That's what I like. Wouldn't be a bit surprised if this area gets tapped. If the dollar can get back together here, let me see something. Let's throw the dollar on these low time frames.
A couple of the power means right now, right? So it's not falling inside the 1 minute or the 3 minutes. So it isn't in complete dump mode yet, but it's still like very, very cautious ground to walk on, right? Just because of what SPY is also doing.
Well, this is setting up. This is setting up for, let's see if this thing can stay above wave trend. That last 1 minute candle got up there. Probably can. And you might run right back up here. Let's see. What's this 15 minute look like? Jeez.
And I think the 15-minute oscillator is kind of right at that zero mean, just kind of, up, down, up, down, up, down. Like, so it could break either way.
Bro says he's going to, 50,000 BTC, huh? That's when you'll stop accumulating. All right, bro. So how many do you have now? This is the kind of stuff you probably shouldn't be talking about. I wouldn't be telling anybody anything. Like, well, I got 3 right now. So we got 49,990, or what did I say? To go. Yeah, you get some gold shorts.
I think it was a couple years ago, that one guy who was in on the Bitcoin pump, made a lot of money, ended up chopped up in a suitcase. There's a reason why you don't tell people.
Oh, dude, trust me. Yeah, you don't want to tell anybody. You don't want to tell anybody. I make it real easy, though. I live in the total boonies. You want to come out here? We will welcome you. You will get a warm welcome. You can come out here dicking around. You better bring an army. Oh, shit. Makes me giggle. But yeah, man, it's dangerous out there. Crypto. Very dangerous. And don't think these criminals know about hardware wallets and everything else. They do. Yeah, that 1 minute, man. Popped right back up there. Found support on that wave trend. Stuff. That's what I was wanting to see. It's going to make another run up here. If it does, it could crack this. We'll definitely see gold sell off. Let's see what's silver doing. Yeah, silver's already down the daily. 0.2. What's gold down? 0.5. Got copper up. There's Warlord. He's not at the mines today. He's hanging out in the chat. Good. Got to take a break. Probably hot. Let me see. Yeah, copper's the only real metal. Or at least I'm the only thing I have up. Copper, silver, and gold. Copper is up 1%. Nice. Anything else flying around? Dumping, pumping. Yeah, Coinbase, 15% now. 15%. Jesus. Let me see. This thing's got it. This is going to be
kind of boring.
above probably. Let's see. Where's it? What's the weekly range at?
Yeah, these things I've learned the hard way when it's something like this.
Yeah, you're above the weekly.
Wait a day or two before you try and short it, because it's like this can absolutely hang up there, just given the circumstances.
You are literally, I mean, day two, you gap up, you open up above the top side of the weekly volatility range. Just like Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin flew up too. Go on, baby. Go on.
This is this is a this is in real short territory though, just because of the power means it's above some reverse fissures that are flipped bearish. So I don't know. It's so tempting. Like I said, it's so tempting to short, but it's like one of these is just the high time frame trends. Will keep it kind of stuck up there, right? And so your premium will just leak out.
Oh, yeah. Big time. Oh, lift, huh? Lift just hovering around 10. 10.2, huh? These
So that's
yields
why I
are
said I learned the
rising.
hard way. Just wait a couple days and then wait for the oscillator to start to turn down on some of the daily or the 2 day. When it's about to hit that zero mean, then it might. You're not going to be in the full move if it goes down, but you'll capture a lot of the move.
Yeah, and you got SPY rejecting off the weekly as well. You got all this macro volatility above, and you got a wide weekly range. It's going to be a boring week for SPY, in my opinion. You
Well,
got gold and Bitcoin getting all the love.
and the middle of the weekly right now is the second standard deviation, right? So if Dixie were to dump, it'd jump up there, but then how goes it slam that thing right back down to the bottom of the weekly?
Yeah, boy, I don't know if it's going to get above it.
Yeah,
To be
so that's
honest.
why I said it's just very, you got to walk on eggshells today, like depending on what this is going to do, because it's finding support on that first standard deviation too. So
Um, here's the thing: the dollar is set up right. You've got daily volatility range in between the weekly and the monthly, and you got the weekly on top of the monthly. There's more of a probability for Dixie to break this weekly range. I mean, you've got Dixie and SPY right at the bottom of their weekly, pretty much. What's going to give? Is Dixie going to reject here? SPY going to break up above its weekly, or the opposite?
yeah, so this is why I was asking if you had that correlation still set up, right? If they're kind of correlated, right? Like one pumps, the other pumps. I mean, I doubt they are, but there's always that case that they could be.
Let me see something there. I do have the correlation. I just think it's changed. I'll just have to change it. I forget what I was doing. I can't remember. But I know I took it off of Dixie and SPY. I think I was correlating Bitcoin or something. Let's find out. What data set? No, we got the dollar up. So we got the dollar up. Let's see the Pearson correlation. Who do I got? Who's in here? Yeah, I had Dixie and gold. What are we on? 15 minute. 15 minute. No. Definitely sloping up towards correlating. Yeah, it's coming out of correlation. You go up on a macro time frame, it's losing correlation up on the 5 day right now, which leads me to believe I think the dollar is probably going to make a move. In my opinion, I think the dollar is going to make the move, and the SPY is going to take a dump. We'll see though. It's kind of just by looking at it. Let me see here. Yeah, still significantly negatively correlated. The 4 hour say 4 hours correlated right now for sure. 4 hour is correlated, but as we just showed, that correlation's gonna break. Why do I say that? Because they're both at the bottom of the weekly. They're both not going to cross through that weekly range, not together. I just don't think that'll happen. I think that's when correlation will break. Both of them are moving back up to that weekly range, and you're there.
So here's the hypothetical then, right? So Dixie will have the 4 hour close sooner than SPY, right? So it'll reset the algos in a sense, and then that's when it can break above that bottom of the weekly. And then that's when SPY, takes a tumble.
I got a little dog here. Hold on. Come on, you. Get in here. What are you doing? Did you have a good sleep, old girl? Yeah, good dog. My old good dog.
That 4 hours closing in 45 minutes, a little more.
On what?
On Dixie.
Yeah, probably.
So like I was saying, I think you got up to talk to the dogs, yell at the dogs, but it's Dixie's 4 hour candle closes, then you get sort of that 4 hour middle of the mean distribution. Dixie finds support there, then goes through the bottom of the weekly, and then that leaves kind of SPY on the short end and stick, and that takes a tumble. That's I think a probable hypothetical.
If Dixie closes above this 33 power mean today, 0.2. Hold on there. Let me see something real quick. Yeah. Dixie closes in this weekly range, right around that weekly range. Yeah, man. I'm telling you. Whoops. Where's that at? There we go. If you can close above that 33 power mean, we're right on top of it, literally. And already on the daily ran to that 95.4 Laplace. We closed back up there. We closed right back up there where that wick went to. And that's right back at the 1 SD band. We're wick to wick in the 1 and 2 SDs. I don't know what this misread is on the dollar. That's definitely not yesterday's daily candle, though. I don't know what the hell's going on. Sometimes you get some bad data. And that was definitely looking like it. Because that did not just go sideways yesterday in that tight little range. There was a nice little dump. See this 4 hour. Yeah, and see, 4 hour too, man. If it closes up there. So you'd be above the 4 hour RMLR, above the 33 power mean. I think I'd be ready to do the dirty. Is that on the daily? Come on, you. Then we've got 107.1 area. 107.1. Which you already saw. That is up by top of the weekly. It's actually the daily 99.7 for standard deviation. Do I think it's going to do it today? Be one hell of a move if it did. Got to get up. That's the thing. It's been rejecting off this weekly range. Yesterday, rejection. Right back up there.
I think I know why you're getting that data error. It's just when it closed that Monday on the 24 hour, because the daily is fine, but the 24 hour isn't. So there's something with the close on the 24 hour. It closed at 1600 versus 1800. So, and Dixie kind of pumped in sort of that little time frame.
Yep. Well, we got a whole backfill. Yeah, there's yesterday's real candle. Yeah, I put it on the daily. Man, this thing totally backfilled. Look out. Now, I'm be honest. You see where this 33 comes in here? Should be the same spot. Oh, it's a little higher on daily. Yeah, and that's why, man. Especially on non-continuous markets, right? There shouldn't be a huge difference between daily and a 24-hour. But there's going to be on traditional for whatever reason, man. Blows my mind.
because I think it's the Sunday Open and Sunday close, or the Sunday Open that kind of throws Monday off.
Yeah. Dollar looks like it's going to move here. Dollar looks like it's going to move. You get by this weekly range and it's all good in dollar land. All good in dollar land. Big weekly range. I can see gold the rest of the week gets stuck in this range. 1971 to the top side, 52, big $20 range right here. Now, barring if dollar dumps out, gold will go for sure. But if it's just messing around right up by that weekly, I don't think gold's going to do anything. Plus, Bitcoin's taking all the fame right now. Every day, somebody sells gold and buys Bitcoin. What are we, 34? Yeah, 350. Could see some alts moving around, though. You get BTC going sideways or just a little pullback, that's when you know it's really on. When you see BTC making a big pump, sucks a little air out of the alt market, and then people are taking profits and Bitcoin, throwing it back in alts, we get that cycle going again. That's when the good times start in crypto. We all know that. Fun stuff. Fun freaking stuff. About running out of. Turn that correlate's screwing with me. There we go. Throw this on Bitcoin again. I'll look a little more. Wee-hee. Yeah, we're gonna have mean reversion at some point.
I'm going through the mega caps too, and I'm kind of thinking that SPY is probably going to go down by the 50% direction, right? And flip the coin because the mega caps are now above their first standard deviations, right? So the mega caps will pull back, therefore everything's going to pull back.
We got here, yeah, right around 30K. We love our future projection. Where's the low length up here? I even like that better. This thing goes sideways and mean revert, man. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. The future of the reverse mean log returns. Boy, that low length crossed up to 32, man. This thing just took off. Now, like I said, this thing can go sideways and mean revert. I don't know if we're going to get a harsh pullback to this like 30K level, man. Really don't. Really don't think that's going to happen. But it is Bitcoin. You never freaking know. There's the 4 hour, which is just looking strong for the same thing. Just go sideways, mean revert out here. Hell, can mean revert out. Tomorrow morning, 0800, this thing could be mean reverted if it just goes sideways. But then does it pump off of it, or does it cross down? And then we see that 32.3, 32.4 area get tapped. What's great about a data set, we're going to find out with every 1 minute candle. What are we going to do? What you going to do, Bitcoin? I like it, though. It feels good up here around 34K. Liquidated a lot of those shorts, man. A lot. But you can't. Good God, these people drive me nuts. Let's see what's going on over here. Yeah. Last 24 hours, 300 and this is total liquidations in crypto. Total. Here, let's go over here. Daily, 24 hour. 232 million BTC shorts got liquidated. Damn. A lot of longs too, though. You can see just over the overall crypto market, 322 million in shorts got liquidated, 105 million in longs. That's so dumb, in my opinion. If you're in a long position and you got liquidated, it's because you are using leverage. PP smacks for all you knuckleheads that didn't take your profit and just got greedy, wanted to add on to your position and got liquidated on like 1.5% pullbacks. Do you realize that? Do you even understand leverage? Every time you add on, that liquidation point's just crawling right up your bum, right? Gets really close. Doesn't take much to pull back. And guess who knows where those liquidation points are? The exchange you're trading on. You probably got a stop loss in there too. Maybe some take profits. Stop putting stuff in the system. You'll learn one of these days. Maybe. You got some real rockheads out there, but hopefully you start to realize what's happening here and why you get liquidated. It's because of leverage. Stop using leverage in crypto. It's so stupid. You can give me one good argument why you use leverage. There isn't any. You're a degen gambler, man. Straight up. It's different if leverage in the right hands, 1, 2, 3% leverage, something like that, low time frame scalps. It is a weapon. It is a weapon somebody can use. But instead, most people don't know how to use leverage. They have lagging information while they're using it, and you get liquidated. Oh boy. There's no way 106 million in longs should have been liquidated. It's all because of leverage. And they're just laughing at you because you don't get it. And you got all these YouTubers out there talking, literally teaching people how to trade leverage on these exchanges. Their time will come, man. Their time will come. Their time will come. Don't think these guys aren't going to get in trouble for doing this stuff. Everything's being recorded. Just think about all their activities. Hell, your cell phone's tracking you every second. You don't think the powers that be are tracking all this? Oh, they are. They are. Yeah, but they don't know whose wallet too. Yeah. Oh, there's ways. There is ways, my friends. That's why I attempt to be as legit as possible dealing with all this, because it's going to come back and bite some people in the ass. Guarantee it. Always does. You get away for stuff for years. For years. There's a reason why. Right? They make sure. When the SEC goes after people, they make sure they got a solid case usually. Just in the last hour, look at the shorts getting liquidated. Good Lord. Insane. Insane in the membrane. Just on that little pop too. Now it's pulling back down. I mean, how in the hell do shorts get or do those shorts get liquidated? This little pop right here. I mean, it's crazy. People just love to get in and just use leverage immediately. Pretty insane. Gambling. I'm going to throw $100 in this exchange and just go 100x until I win. Okay, man. Good luck with that. So here's the top side of the 68.3 Laplace down here about 33,371. Top side of the daily range. That's pretty much been tested. Yeah, this is overspent. And on high time frames, pull back like this, dude, it's just setting up more hidden bull. So be prepared. This is one of those times where I do not think Bitcoin's going to have a major rip back to the downside. I know people are used to it, but Bitcoin's doing something different. Bitcoin is doing something different now. That was a lot of big money buying. Doesn't matter who. Everybody wants to know who's buying. Who's buying? Is it because of the ETF? More news disrupting people's trading. Stop the news. It doesn't matter when you have the VEPS. If you're trading low time frame volatility, yeah. Like, would I be in a trade right now at all? No. There's no reason to be. No reason to be. Look at the 1 minute. I mean, this thing's all over the place. If you're scalping the 1 minute, you're in party time. You're in party land. I mean, this is really looks easy. I'm not in a 1 minute scalping mood though. If anything, I'd be trading like the 15 minute. Be looking at the VRE distribution, running off those levels. This 1 minute's running though. There's definitely trades to be had. I'm looking for those 1 minute outliers though. All right, that's what I'm looking for. The 1 minute outliers. Now we got variance low again. It's going to rise now. It's positively correlated right now. Whoops, that wasn't even Bitcoin. Jesus, we're on the dollar. Forgot. Let me go over here. There we go. Jesus, God. Let me see where this is. Yeah, so definitely starting to flip around. Yeah, this is what you see when you get your nice pullback. Everything's below the 99 in the Fisher. Yeah. Could see this all day on the 1 minute. Bouncing right back up the wave trend, coming back down. See the 15. There, that's what I was waiting for. Because this power mean band is tight. The 9 and 33 log MAs, everything. Well, there's the 15-minute test I was waiting for. Finally got it. Since this runs, we didn't see it until since Monday. Yeah, yesterday at 2:30 in the afternoon. 2:30 came down, checked, and we started running. So now tested a wave trend again. What's going to happen? Now is this thing going to pull back up, get back up above the 33, and start running again? We're about to find out.
And you know what? That reverse wave trend caught up to it pretty quickly. Usually, it takes a little longer than a day, on a move like that. That caught up real quick. So
it was the power of that move. That wave trend just whee.
Yeah, usually that thing just is a little bit lower slope. But, I mean, that just says that the returns were so freaking high, right?
Yeah.
They were falling pricing.
Yeah. Definitely had the test on the 15.
You see something like that on SPY, right? Even if with extended hours on,
right.
You see like a big, like $5 dump. It takes like almost like 2 days for that thing to catch up.
What's the warlord doing? What do you think about Bitcoin? African crypto warlord? There he is.
I really need to go check my YouTube video, but I think it's pretty much hit one of the Laplace distribution bands that I have on the phone.
Right.
And yeah, it's doing exactly what my brain would have said. I think that on two exchanges, one was at 33.5 and the other was at about 34.
Yeah, you go on the daily.
Yeah, you're going to hit there, pull back to the one below, and then try carry on. So if it's pulling back to a pink line, I'll maybe make a post. Pulling back to a pink line, holds above the pink line, well then we pull it. Strong.
Yeah, there's the daily right there. Good call. I hadn't thrown a cone on. 99.9999% probability level Laplace distribution. There's the 99.7, blew right through it. Yeah, wick right to the 99.99.
Pretty cool.
So, very cool.
If it can fall into positive drift, then we know we can break outside of the cone. If it falls into negative drift, we expect the bottom side of that. Well, not the bottom side, the blue line below the current candle.
Yeah, and there's the weekly pulling right back inside the 99.7. Got outside it, whoop, pulled right back inside. Powerful. Now that looks cool in the daily. Yeah, go ahead. I gotta do something real quick.
I'm gonna get something sorted. Alright, so I'll quickly say this. If Bobo's on the run there to go catch his racehorse. If you're in alts, you gotta make sure that altcoin T pairing is also going up. Even though the USD pairing is going up, it might actually be getting weaker to Bitcoin, which would technically mean you'd make more money holding Bitcoin. And as Bitcoin gets stronger, its whole unit gets stronger to all the alts and stuff. Let's say VeChain is at 65. Then VeChain falls to 55. Even though VeChain's pumping and it's making good returns, I can still get better returns if I'm holding BTC and I catch the ball. So, sorry, those are the guys scaring the cows, if you can hear them. So yeah, that's about it. This was a very it's an expected move, you could say. We have cones, we have a whole bunch of previous data, so we're here. And as I was saying to Bobo, what you're going to be looking for here is for continuation is your positive drift, right? So this has been an expansion pump, yeah? If Bitcoin goes sideways, if it can hold sideways here for a week, 2 weeks, that's the lower time frames, positive drift coming in to hold this pump. So you might have to wait for maybe 3 days. And you can start looking at the 6 hour, the 12 hour, and the 24 hour to get the general gist of the drift. If you're 6 hours staying down, know that you're going to have big intraday moves. Look for any untouched VREs, anything like that, especially with a big rip like this. Tomorrow is going to print VRE that's actually in between this range. So if we pump $3,000 today, just expect your daily VRE to maybe be at half that, so $1,500 from the current high. You could stay and expect a pullback there. We hold above that daily VRE tomorrow. Good news, bull market is on. If we start closing below that daily VRE tomorrow, the profit taking should be in order. What else can we say? Bitcoin ETFs. There's a lot of hype around this nonsense. What I chilling in another Discord talking to my friends. Seems like Mt. Gox is like guys who got hacked or whatever, their funds are stolen many years ago, might come to fruition by the end of this year. So what I'm expecting is, just because this game is free, I'm expecting maybe a Bitcoin ETF to be released, and then the guys from Mt. Gox to get their coins back. I know that's going to cause a lot of confusion in the market. Just stick to your data that you have. Stick to the tools, stick to the daily VRE touches. There's going to be a lot of panicking when ETF comes out and Mt. Gox is giving back coins, because there's guys that have been here for 15 years that haven't touched their Bitcoin. And that's a long time. Maybe like 10 years, 12 years that haven't touched their Bitcoin. There's going to be ETF wanting to pump it. There's going to be guys wanting to take profits. So we're moving into a pretty cool, interesting time within Bitcoin in the next month to.
Yeah, man.
Back to you.
Yeah, man. Good stuff. All right. Yeah, I've been on that 4 hour that was blown out on the projection. It was up at the 99.99% probability level. I'm telling you, man, this thing on the 4 hour is setting up to hit bull. I want to see what happens on this 4 hour close. I want to see if this prediction model breaks to the downside. There's a problem, man. You got an outlier to the top side on the variance. It's coming down negatively correlated the whole way. Why it's setting up hidden bull. Even setting it up on the Z-score, low length Z-score. Problem is, man, this 30 length. I mean, I could see this thing creep up. Do I think we're going to get another quick outlier to the top side? No, but man, I'm telling you, this thing could contract negatively correlated and just go sideways and keep on walking nice and slow up. Mean revert going sideways like I showed on that RMLR. All right, here's on the 4 hour. And hell, you can go sideways, mean revert. What about Bitcoin? We're going to find out shortly. Let's see here. Yeah, I want to see if it's going to break inside the 2 SD here. Broke inside the 95 for Laplace. There's the 2 SD. Or 1 SD, my bad. The 95 for Laplace is so close to the damn first standard deviation. This is what it usually looks like. You'll have the 95 4 outside the 2 SD. No. Not right now. That was literally the top today was the 2 SD. Got to wick through it, but yeah, wasn't having it. Got the 95 4 on the 4 hour right down here at 33,967. And I'm sure there's people taking profit. Not everybody's just stacking for the future. Sol's definitely pulled back. Let's take a peek at Solana. Solana was a running. And if I remember correctly, that's the top of Solana's weekly. No, I'm wrong. Hey, it happens. Let's see. Where is that weekly? There it is. Top side. Yeah, it's only the first, second. Yeah, Solana's got room to run, man. Where's the top side of the weekly at? Woo! Well, thing's up there around 40. That's what I'm talking about. BTC gets another breakout. We could see Solana up there at the top of its weekly range. Powerful, man.
What's
Powerful
dominance
little
number
alt.
on? I don't have my trading rig open.
What's what?
BTC dominance. Do you know the number that is sitting at 49.55?
53.88 right now. Up 0.8 today. Yeah, it hasn't been this high since, what was it, April of 21. April of 21. And that was on the way down. It was losing its dominance. Which that's what's crazy. I mean, there's a new crypto popping on the scene every day. The fact that BTC is still over 50% dominance, pretty powerful, man. $1.23 trillion market cap. 1.23 trillion. Tiny. It's a baby. Cryptocurrency's in its infancy still. Still, right? Literally just popped on. Compared to a lot of other stuff. BTC, crypto in general, is very young. Wait till this thing's got about a 5 trillion, 10 trillion market cap. Yeah. What's gold? Isn't it like 5 or something? Something like that. Market cap for gold. Market cap on something that doesn't have a supply cap. It's ridiculous to me. Oh, they're going to start sucking gold out of asteroids and stuff. What are you going to do then? Your gold just keeps getting devalued. And I'm sure
it's 13 trillion.
It is 13.
Yeah, it's
okay.
13 trillion.
Nice. Bigger than I thought. Yeah, let's see what happens when Bitcoin's market cap's 13 trillion. Woo!
It's gonna be fun.
Wait till Aptos's market cap is 13 trillion.
Yeah, Aptos, let's go.
Got him.
I knew I'd get a rise.
The only thing that Aptos can flip is Bitcoin.
Right.
Aptos will flip everything.
Aptos is going to flip all of Aptos's dominance will be 54%.
Yeah.
Wow. That's powerful. That is powerful.
Thanks for the heads up. Thanks for the heads up.
Yeah, man. So we should probably buy some Aptos, I guess.
Yeah, Aptos is the alpha.
Aptos is the alpha. All right. Oh, bonks are running. Bonks up 14%, 11% respectively, depending on which one of these shitcoin exchanges you're running on. Oh boy.
I will say this: if your alt hasn't pumped, you picked the wrong one. It's pretty easy in this market right now to pick any altcoin that's going to be lifting 2, 3, 4, 5%.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I noticed XM.
What I would actually
Monero hasn't budged.
What I'd be very interested in hunting is the alts that are going down. Like when BTC, let's say, puts in a top, those things are going to rally back up.
Yeah, I mean you got Link, Dot, Monero. Hell, Solana. Solana's down 1%, but yeah, you got Link. Link's down 3%. You can see her. Yeah, BTC goes sideways, man. People are taking profits, throwing in alts. Link will probably pop. It's definitely a lot of people's favorite. People like that chain link. I remember buying chain link when it was like a nickel. Long time ago.
Yeah, I should have also bought as the one because someone said buy it, I didn't buy it.
Right.
Don't buy Aptos. Don't buy.
Do not to be buying the Aptos. He's trying to hog it all. Hogging the Aptos. It happens.
I want you in my community, Batis.
Right? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Got a freaking... Yeah, I thought we had one of the big wolves in the house.
Hello.
I recognize your soundboard signature. What is happening?
Welcome back, Yash.
Popped up out of the hole to say hello.
Hello. Hello, sir. Literally popped out of a hole to say hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Gots to do
What a
what
day,
you...
man. What a day.
Yeah.
There's the times on the markets. It's insane.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah. BTC's popping off.
Yeah, man. It's been doing the thing that it's been doing.
Yeah.
Very nicely.
Yeah,
Very,
sure.
very nicely.
I
I
mean,
frankly just wish I had more time in front of my machine these days, but you know,
yeah.
it's all right.
And look at BTC, right? Look what's happened here. So you got longs are peeling off. You got 90. This is just on Bitfinex. You got 97 Bitcoins. Literally, you remember when we started the stream? It was a zip. I think there was like two Bitcoins shorted on Bitfinex. During the stream, now it's up 12.63%. So people are throwing on a lot of shorts here. Boy, I'd be real careful. There ain't no way I'd short this right now. You're trending on all macro time frames. Trending on all macro time frames. I'm not saying this thing can't pull back a little bit, but yeah. BTC, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's a time to be shorting this thing. Unless we're talking low time frame scalps. But I know most of these people that are throwing these positions on, they're just in it. They want these big couple $1,000 moves. Bitcoin definitely does it. But is it going to do it right now? I don't know. Let's see if it breaks back inside this 2SD or 1SD level. Shit, I keep getting it confused because it's up here by the 95.4 Laplace. You got the first standard deviation, normal distribution pushed out. It is what it is. You got the 95, you got the Laplace distribution getting squeezed. Usually, you got the 99.7 Laplace is up around the fourth standard deviation. It's right on top of the 3SD. That's a 99.7 right there on top of the 3SD. And you got the 95.4 barely above the first standard deviation. So Laplace distribution's definitely squeezing price action. It's definitely tightened up a bit. Definitely tightened up.
And it on the daily, it smashed the third standard deviation band of the RMLR.
Oh yeah.
On the what do you call it? On the 3012, it came real close to the 1110, but it still has upside, and it's still above that 3012 one. So until it's below it, it ain't in mean reversion.
Yeah, I mean you're above the 3SD bands on both right now. There they are, right? Well, let me see here.
Well, it's just below the one, right? It's just
Yeah.
It didn't quite touch 1110.
Right.
And it's above, well above the 3012. So it still has room to run technically for the 1110, and it has not stopped banging the 3012.
Sure hasn't.
It could still keep running. That's for sure. Till it stops banging that, it's still not a mean reversion. So, even though
bulls are banging BTC like a screen door. Bang, 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 bang.
Bang, bang, bang. Yeah, it's just crazy. But I've obviously had limited access to scalpy scalps, but that's the fun of having the 1 minute. Because sometimes, between craziness, you can still put in a good scalp.
Right. Exactly.
Yep. That's the beauty of low time frames. I keep telling people. I got some real world distractions. May you never have them. But the ones I have, remind me of why the low time frames are very powerful. So this has been a long time coming. I mean, been pointing this out
Yeah,
for a
man.
long time. These probabilities of these trades.
Yes.
Seemed very nice in October. October was lining up to be sweet. And so it
Indeed.
is.
Indeed.
You can't complain about it.
Let me
It's
see
about that.
something here. I am so surprised. This is the 30. Yeah, this thing's going to climb. We're at the... There it goes. There it goes. Well, that's a long time. When is that? 20th. November 20th. You imagine this thing goes sideways right here until November 20th?
Right.
I don't think that's going to happen. That's why we got both these links. Where's the 11? Yeah, now I could definitely see that. November 2nd.
Yeah, if you look at where the 3012 was lined up on the daily after there, look at that. That's just stranger things have happened.
Much stranger things in crypto have happened. That is for sure.
Yeah.
Indeed. And GBTC.
Another week from now, we've got the old anniversary thing of the old Bitcoin. So going to be lots of the perennial event chasers are going to be like, oh, what does this mean? And what does that mean? It doesn't mean anything. Let the VEPS tell you. That's what it means.
Right?
Yeah.
Let me see something here. The hell is this thing doing? What exchange is this on? BitTrue. Yikes. There we go. Huobi. Yeah, this thing just doesn't have the juice. Got little ducks and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, give me the CPM light. Can't have that on. Uh-oh, look out. Bonk's setting up hidden bull in 33. Why am I on Bonk? Because I've ran out of shit to talk about.
These nuts.
We could talk about these nuts. Need a wheelbarrow. Need a wheelbarrow. Then we're good. Got to transfer these things around. We got Bonk, BTC. Yeah, this thing's being real resilient. There's hidden bull everywhere. We've already talked about this on Bitcoin. This 4 hour. Meanwhile, we got shorts loading up. Shorts are on Bitfinex. Shorts are up 12.64%. Longs literally only down 0.22. But guys, there's 94,729 Bitcoins longed on Bitfinex. And this thing has been right around this for literally ever. I mean, for a long time. For a long time. Even when this thing pulled back to like whatever, 15, there was still a ton of long. That's people, right? I mean, what the hell, man? Why would you still be sitting in a long? It's insane. No, they were down. Not a lot got liquidated, though. Yeah. Good stuff. I'm about to wrap this thing up. Let me see here. Good to have ZenTap in here for a little bit. Let's see.
Yeah, man, this
Let's look at these CMEs.
basis life, but
Yes.
you know, may all be good for everyone. Sooner the better.
And look at the CMEs, man. That trend broke back inside the 2SD band. The CMEs did not flip. And pretty much all volatility can do here is contract. It's starting a slow contraction. And look at the correlations. Look at the variance. Got us singing to pop another outlier to the top side. There's no freaking way I'd be in a Bitcoin short right now. If you're listening to this live stream, you might just think I'm some hillbilly. Tell you what, one thing I do really well is read these VEPS, and I would not short this for anything. There's no way. This is not a time to short Bitcoin. And if you're shorting it, it better be on low time frames. Because, man, oh man, oh man. We just saw the 15-minute, right? Let me see, the 15-minute on the CMEs tap that wave trend. I know it did on, yep, sure did. And look at this tight band. Look at the tight band. Well, we got some levels down here to pull back to on the 15-minute. We got reverse Fisher. We got the 99 log MA. This thing's looking like it's just fine, finding support on that wave trend, reverse wave trend. When you get a power mean band that tight, jeez, boy, this thing's wanting to do it, wanting to do something. That's for damn sure. And so you can see the low length log MAs, the variance check was to the downside. The returns dropped below the mean, and the variance was rising. So we get the down move back to the reverse wave trend, where they flip. Now they're both gray, or did they flip blue? No, they're gray. So variance pretty much zero on those lengths. You see those turn blue again. Look out, because on the 99 length, you can see during the run, all right, the 99 was blue. Returns above the mean, variance rising. Log returns are still above the mean. Variance is just coming back on the 99. Well, it's starting to flip. It's all the way back down on the lower length, the 9 and the 33. Just waiting to see what happens here. But you're back up above the 33 log MA. There's a lot of things going on here. You get back up above this 9. It's right here, about 34. Yeah, it's 34,510. Look out. We could have another breakout here. I'm talking, yeah, maybe back up to 35 or something, which is, I'll go right to the liquidation chart and just start laughing, watching all these shorts piling on are just going to get liquidated, man. In freaking deed. They slowed down, though. They got up to right around under 100 Bitcoins, and it just kind of slowed down, 12.66. Got some smart people. 210 Bitcoins took the profit here. Good for them. Good for them. What I love about this website, you can watch the real-time liquidations right here. Just popping off, man. Liquidation station. Longs and shorts. Over-leveraged people. Tisk, tisk on the leverage. Go. Trying to break back up above that 95.4 Laplace. Which, I mean, you got the 2 SD up here. I'd be a bit surprised to see Bitcoin close up around here. Right up around 35. Bitcoin closes around 35 today. I'd think twice about keeping a short position open. I'll tell you that right now, because BTC is doing something different. All right, these are the times we wait for, and BTC just has a breakout. I'm sure MicroStrategy's in there somewhere buying some more Bitcoin. A lot of the big players, but we don't care who's buying it. Let me see. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's a problem, Django, too, with gold. They're already talking about mining gold on asteroids. It's already an unlimited supply. There's an unlimited supply in the earth. Jesus.
Imagine the universe, how much gold there is. Peter Schiff is not going to be happy.
No. That's why I'm not going to load up on something that doesn't have a supply cap, man. It's ridiculous.
But until they actually bring down the cost of bringing it back to Earth, any precious metals that would be mined in space would actually be most economic to keep in space and use in space for different things, whether it's fuel or gold or whatever. Right? Like whether they find water, which is fuel, or whether they find gold or other precious metals, they'd be better. They'd be more profitable to whoever mines them to keep them in space than to actually bring them back. For the most part, to bring them back to Earth.
Yeah, I mean, you got Crypto Warlord. He's opening up a new gold mine every day. They got a lot of competition.
I got a call the other day. You got 200 kgs of gold that we need to sell you something. Okay.
Rumor has it African bought the leftover mine that Elon Musk's daddy bought.
Nice. Hell yeah.
One day. Gee, one day.
One day.
Sweet. When is
it's in the same place, right? It's a zombie and gem miners thing.
So with that Tesla, he shot into space. When it lands on Mars, it's like it's an Autobot. It's going to change into a gold mining rig. Just going to start mining gold right out of the gate. It's going to be tricked you. Mining gold on Mars.
I will say this. If we start producing, I'm just going to be straight to the point. If we start producing hypercars, so like sports cars, hypercars in space, those cars are going to be a lot more structurally have a lot more structural significance or integrity or whatever it is, because there's no gravity. So like if you're going to produce goods in space, because there's no gravity, the molecular bond is way stronger. So you actually need to use less minerals. So like Formula One cars, I'm just going to thumb suck it, could weigh half the weight. Just because everything is like a perfect grid instead of it being compressed in the build. So those are the things that you're looking to mine in space, is the products that come back to Earth are going to be better than anything we've ever had. The manufacturing in space is that, and what are you going to manufacture in space? Maybe like satellites, maybe like lasers, stuff like that. But that's for 20 years from now.
Where the hell is my phone? Don't you love when you just lose your communication device? It's actually a good thing. But it is nowhere to be found. Yeah. What time is it? Yeah, let's wrap this thing up. Good stream. Bitcoin's doing its thing. Bitcoin is doing its thing. Still trending on macro time frames. You got all that hidden bull setting up on the 4 hour. It's starting to set up on the daily too. So let me see here. Come on, baby. Collapse. There you go. There's the 4 hour setting up. And now you are below. You are literally below the 2SD band. You see the daily. Or was that? Oh, the CMEs. Damn, CMEs are still ripping. Wow. Now you go over here on the spot on yeah, let's go right here. On an index. Let's see. I mean, there was a hidden right there and you got the pop. This thing comes back to zero mean and pops again, and you're going to have more hidden. What was that? That was a 4 hour. Was that up here? On the weekly, was it? No. Yeah, I mean, even on all these macro time frames too, there's no bear div at all. You literally, because you got people using the RSI. That's the biggest problem. You got people using the freaking RSI. Not going to get a good read. Not going to get a good read. You got a higher high here. I mean, yeah. I'm sure a lot of people. Time short Bitcoin. RSI's overbought and all this other BS. Good luck with that. Good luck using lagging information in trending moves in a very volatile market. That's all I got to say about that. So, guys, we got a lot of people in the stream today. Guys are awesome. Love it. Showing up. The strength is powerful here at Alpha Trading. If you're watching on TradingView, link to the Discord's in the description. Come check us out. Open a support ticket. Request a free Volatility starter pack. You'll get access to that and the educational channels that go along with it. Plus, you can come into public chat and start asking questions. That's what intelligent people do, right? When they get involved with something, don't understand, they zip it and they start asking questions. They don't start blah, 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 just regurgitating stuff that they're bringing from traditional TA. Start asking questions, man. That's what's going to increase your growth there. There's a lot of people that are going to reach out and help. Trust me, even new people. The new guys in here that have caught on to this pretty quick, very valuable, man. Very valuable. And if you're just now getting into trading, you never got exposed to all the traditional TA BS, boy, did you strike gold. Because now you can fill your head with real math, real leading information. Running with the algos, that's what we like to call it. We'll leave it at that. Run with those algos, folks. Wherever you live out on this big, beautiful blue marble, have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, and evening.
Yeah, boy.
Alpha Trading out.